This is just a quick screencast to show you a couple of things if for those of you who are visual learners, since I'll be gone with the Skeptical Investigation project. So number one, again, 2 of your leaders have received these double entry notes templates from me. Again, what they should do is open them on the desktop version. You'll need to go to File, make a copy. As soon as you make a copy, go ahead and change copy of to whatever your title of your topic is, maybe Loch Ness, like this. Press OK. And once you go ahead and open up, and it's loading here, go ahead into the blue button on the top right, and you want to share it with your group members and me. Make sure that they can edit it, type in their names, press done, and then as soon as you guys do that, move this file into your critical thinking folder on Google Drive. Make sure by Sunday at noon your CARS evaluation tools are there. These 2 different notes, so again, claims of skeptics and then claims of believers is another one, are in your folder, as well as your bibliography. So your bibliographies at this point should look like this. Okay, notice how perfect it is alphabetized. They have things highlighted properly for the most part. This one is not a correct site, and I know that because I know that this title and this title should not be the same. Make sure that everything is italicized if it should be. Put in your proper punctuation marks. So again, follow directions and make sure you double check, triple check, and proofread. Okay, so that's your bibliography. For your double entry notes, make sure you guys on the left-hand column you have your citation information. You should have the author's last name and a page number. Okay, in parentheses, so Smith, and then if there is a page number, I'm going to put the number 1. If there's not a page number, notice I'm not going to put the number sign in 1. I'm not going to put P in 1. I'm not going to put PG in 1. None of those are correct. It's just 1. If I don't have a page number because it's on a web page, I follow what it says right here, last name and in page. Now, some of our sites do not have authors, and instead they just have article titles. So if they have an article title, I'm going to say Loch Ness is the article title, and maybe there's a page number, maybe there isn't. If you're using the entire website, we don't put quotation marks around it, we italicize. And again, in page. So in period, PAG period. Make sure your citation is correct. The other thing you guys will need to do is you'll need to add your name to the box that you're going to fill out so that we know who's doing what. So for example, this person is definitely doing it correctly. So notice they have their citation, Thaler, in page. And then over here they have the actual piece of evidence. Since you have 2 sources, for every source you find, you should be able to find 4 pieces of information at least, 4 to 5. So here, Ophelia should be able to fill out at least 4 or 5 rows. Okay, Coco filled in the next one, maybe Ophelia can fill in the next one as well. And then, after you write down your information, whether you paraphrase or it's a quotation. If it's a quotation, make sure you put your quotation marks around it. If you put it in your own words, no quotation marks. Over here you analyze, which is mean you're answering these questions. You're not asking questions, you're not paraphrasing, you're answering those questions. So use your page 8 in your skeptical investigation packet and answer those questions. And again, just a note, do not paraphrase. So notice here, Ophelia started to paraphrase. It said, they stated you can change your memory of an event, not anyone else's. That's a paraphrase. Instead, kind of combine these together. That's what she started to do. And she says, when they say that you cannot change your memory, but anyone else's, that creates a faulty memory, which is a critical thinking error. Not necessarily the truth. So then we can go ahead and get rid of all of, oops, not all of it, just that part. And there's no more paraphrase there. So I did notice, oh, by the way, these citations did not match the bibliography. So if I look at this citation, the reason we have these citations is because they should tell us how your information connects to your bibliography and what source you got it from. So here I see Isaac in Patch. If I go to their bibliography, notice I don't see an Isaac source anywhere on here. So either they are missing a citation on this page, or this is the wrong citation information. Well, let's check this one. Is this source Treefill on their bibliography page? Treefill. It is. Notice it matches right away. So author's name, if there is no author's name, I don't know about the Isaac person, maybe it actually came from one of these, then either here we're missing an author, Or we should include, instead of Isaac, we should include the article title in quotation marks. So make sure that these citations connect with your bibliography. If they don't, not only will you get points wrong for your notes, but then your paper and your presentation will also be wrong, and therefore you're technically plagiarizing, and that could be a problem. So again, make sure this connects. So notice here, this would not be a correct citation because we just need the author's last name, not the article title. So Yancey, I know that is a web page, so you're going to put in period PAG period. And over here, we're missing that citation. Notice this is not a good works cited or bibliography page. We're missing a lot of really good information. This would probably earn you a 0 out of 15. Okay, so please make sure that you double check all of your information and you go according to the standards and use that packet to your fullest. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving weekend. I'll see you next week. Read a book this week and meet with me soon. Bye.